Good morning, guys. Welcome to Mug Briefing. Tesla has just switched on a new piece of infrastructure in China that could shape how its self-driving technology evolves in one of the world's largest car markets. In simple words, Tesla is now training its assisted driving AI inside China using Chinese driving data, instead of sending all that work overseas. That matters because self-driving systems learn from local roads, local traffic behavior, and local rules. And China has strict policies about where data can live and be processed. According to Reuters reporting on February 6, 2026, Tesla confirmed through its China Vice President, Grace Tao, that an AI training center in China is now operational. Local Chinese media first reported the development, and Reuters picked it up the same day. Tesla says the facility is being used to train neural network models on driving data collected in China to improve its assisted driving features for Chinese customers. What we know is that the center is active, not just announced on paper. What we don't know is how big it is. Tesla has not published numbers about computing power, hardware scale, or how it compares to the company's massive U.S. training clusters. The executive quoted in local reporting said the center's capacity meets current needs, but no public specifications were released. We also don't have a rollout timeline for new China-specific features. Tesla confirmed purpose and operation, not performance benchmarks. This is tied directly to Tesla's driver assistance systems, including the technology marketed as full self-driving, often shortened to FSD. But it does not mean full autonomy is arriving tomorrow. Training AI models is one step in a long pipeline that includes testing, validation, and regulatory approval. Performance improvements are expected, but not yet measured publicly. The company has not released safety metrics or outcome data tied to the new center. Why now? The timing lines up with a mix of technical and regulatory pressure. Modern AI systems require enormous computing resources and access to large, localized datasets. China has data residency rules that restrict how certain driving data can be exported. Training models locally reduces friction with those rules and shortens the feedback loop between collecting road data and improving software. It also places Tesla in direct competition with fast-moving Chinese automakers that are investing heavily in their own assisted driving AI. In that sense, this looks like both a compliance move and a competitive one. It's part of Tesla's broader global AI scaling strategy, but tailored to China's environment. What this likely means is faster localization. Self-driving systems must adapt to signage, traffic density, road design, and driver behavior that vary by country. Supporters would argue local training should make the system safer and more responsive to Chinese conditions. Critics point out that scaling AI in public roads increases the importance of transparency, auditing, and regulatory oversight. The benefit is speed. The concern is control. Both forces tend to grow together in highly regulated industries. For Americans, the direct impact is indirect, but still relevant. U.S. Tesla drivers are not losing access to Tesla's core AI infrastructure. The company is not moving its main operations out of America. Instead, it is adding regional capability. But building large AI centers anywhere increases global demand for specialized chips, data center equipment, and engineering talent. That affects supply chains shared by U.S. companies. Investors may view the move as evidence Tesla is doubling down on AI infrastructure spending, which influences how markets assess its long-term strategy. Chinese drivers are the group most immediately affected. They could see faster iteration of assisted driving features tuned to local roads. That does not guarantee regulatory approval or immediate deployment. Chinese authorities still control what software is allowed on public streets. Tesla has not announced that the center changes those approval timelines. It simply improves Tesla's ability to develop and test locally. What happens next depends on results and regulation. If localized training produces strong performance gains, Tesla could expand the center's hardware footprint. Chinese regulators may approve broader assisted driving rollouts, or they could slow deployment if safety concerns arise. Competitors are likely to respond with their own investments. China's EV market is intensely competitive, and AI capability is becoming a core differentiator. Tesla may also continue localizing other parts of its software stack if the model proves effective. It's important to understand what this does not mean. Tesla has not solved self-driving. China is not getting instant full autonomy. The new center does not replace Tesla's US AI infrastructure, and it does not guarantee regulatory clearance. This is an expansion of training capacity, not a declaration of victory in autonomous driving. The story becomes more serious if safety incidents are tied to rapid AI deployment, if regulators publicly halt testing, or if geopolitical tensions disrupt cross-border technology operations. Those are the risks that hover around any major AI infrastructure project in a sensitive market. For now, the clearest signal is strategic. Tesla is investing in regional AI independence. The company is acknowledging that self-driving technology cannot be trained as a one-size-fits-all global system. It must learn locally. The new Chinese training center is a step toward that model, a sign that the future of automotive AI may be built in parallel, country by country, shaped as much by policy as by code.